In today's journey for mastering crochet, I'm back to my Crochet Secrets book from the Knotty Boss, and I am going to learn how to make a chainless foundation, but only if I can get the paper clip on the book. The directions say that you are to make a slip knot and leave approximately 3 to 4 times the length of your desired foundation. And then you're going to wrap one of the ends over the hook front to back, leaving 2 loops on the hook. Grab the other yarn end and draw through both loops, and repeat those 2 steps until the foundation is the desired length. This definitely took me a minute and was difficult for my brain to process what I was supposed to be doing. I'm not sure why. Probably be helpful if I learned where to put my hands for the camera also. Nope, that wasn't right. Try again. Yarn over. Yarn over. Pull through 2. Nope. Still unhappy. Try again. It's not about bad foundation chain, or foundation, I guess there's no chain, once you figure it out, but it's definitely something I would have to practice a lot more. When you see my finished product, you'll see that I have a lot of inconsistent stitches in it. So at this point I figured out that it is easier for the first wrap to be from the tail or the yarn closest to you, and then to pull through both loops with the one farther from you. I also think that it matters that you keep the tail and the working yarn on the same sides the whole time and not switch them around. Definitely difficult for me to get going here. There's a rhythm to it that I will eventually find. Also, it matters which way you wrap around the hook, and that takes a minute also. I'm starting to find my rhythm. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. But let's pull it out and try again. The first 2 stitches are always the hardest. It doesn't matter if you have a chain or not. I think everybody who crochets knows that. Kind of fiddly there at the beginning. This was definitely a bit of a struggle for me. I would have thought that it would have been easier. I've been crocheting for most of my life, but apparently not. The direction of the yarn overs definitely matter, and that takes a bit to get your mind wrapped around, or at least it did me. I can't speak for other people. I keep going the wrong way while I try to remind myself which way I'm supposed to be going with it. I think the last one was better than this one. The struggle is definitely real. Settling into the rhythm of it now. Kind of finally found the flow of how the whole thing should be going along. I did notice later though, like right here I just stopped and started. Any place that I do that, I end up with a funky loop that's not as even or consistent as the others are. Not that that's very consistent or pretty, but that section is pretty. This section has some inconsistent stitches in it. Definitely a skill that if I plan to keep in my wheelhouse, I'm going to have to practice. So I paused my video and I finished making the foundation chain a bit longer, and I can see so many stitches in there that are not good. They're terrible. So as I was saying, yes, definitely need something that needs to be practiced. I'm sure that in time I can get a consistent product out of this. I do like the way the foundation chain looks. It's just a matter of getting it to be better. So I'm going to frog it and I'm going to try again. So at this point, I've become much more comfortable with the rhythm of it and which way the yarn overs go to how to get it to flow better. It's still not a beautiful piece of work. A lot of bumpy stitches in it, I think. But I'm much happier with the product that I'm producing. And I've come to the end of my tail, so my foundation chain, for the moment, is complete. Now I'm going to attempt what the directions talk about for working into your chainless foundation, and see how well that works out and whether or not I like it. Working into the chainless foundation does help even out some of the stitches that were not perfect. But as I said before, this is something that I'll need to practice and revisit and come back to get the consistency that it needs that I don't have yet. I see so many messed up chains in that product. But I'm going to stop for a second, add more. And here it is, my completed project.